All right, and we are live. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat, and of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Hello, of course, sa lahat ng members ng Team Brunner. These are our licensure examination for teacher babies for March 2023. Again, we will be opening Section C very soon dahil papuno na po yung ating Section B. And so, if you'd still want to become a member of Team Brunner, kung hindi ka pa rin po member, baka ikaw na lang po yung hindi pa member ng Team Brunner, magkapasahan ng classified files, na final coaching files, ay wala kang kopya, no? Again, we are advising all of you to please do become a member of Team Brunner para sigurado pong we can pass the let and we can also top the let. Okay, so again, good afternoon and hello, welcome sa lahat ng members ng Team Brunner for Gurong Pinoy. Now, tonight's discussion is centered on professional education. Medyo napaaga tayo because of course, I have some prior commitment kaya medyo naka-makeup tayo ngayong gabi. No? Sana nakikita ko kayo kahit meron akong pilik mata. Okay, so again, tonight we are going, or this afternoon, we will be discussing professional education. But before that, of course, please do not forget to like, love, and of course, share our video. Very important that you are sharing our video so that we can help more people. We can reach out to more of our kaguro. And of course, you can also show your support by sending us stars on Facebook, super chat, super stickers naman po dyan sa ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Sarah May Lamparas, for sending us a super sticker sa ating YouTube channel. If you cannot leave a comment sa ating pong Facebook page or sa ating YouTube channel, that means you are not a follower or you are not a subscriber. And so just hit the follow button and the subscribe button naman dyan sa ating YouTube channel. So again, kung ikaw po ay member ng Team Brunner, wala pong diferensya kahit na hindi po kayo makapag-attend ng ating live stream, pwede nyo pong balikan yung ating live stream. No? You can easily just watch the full-length video. You can download all our files. And again, dire-diretso po yung ating pagre-review until the day that you take the LET. Kasama na po yung ating pre-board, ang ating final coaching, and of course, all our classified files. So again, professional education tayo this afternoon. Please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends. And of course, before we start, please join me in our opening prayer. Samahan niyo po ako mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learn. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. All right, once again, this afternoon's discussion is centered on professional education. Paki-like na po, love, and of course, share our video. Start a watch party if you can. If you are still not a member of Team Brunner, magpa-member na po. Very easy, just send a message through our Facebook page. So again, if you'd still want to become a member of Team Brunner, we will be opening Section C very soon. That's going to be our last section for March 2023. Habol na po kayo, just send a message to our Facebook page. If you are watching us on YouTube, lipat po kayo later sa ating Facebook page and just send a message. If you are watching us on our Facebook page, of course, just send a message later, no, once we're done with our discussion. All right, again, paki-like na po, love, and share our video. We start with question number 1. Okay, number 1. Schools divide the school hours to different subjects such as reading, grammar, literature, math, science, history, and geography. What curriculum design is referred here? Is it letter A, problem-centered, letter B, subject-centered, letter C, learner-centered, or letter D, culture-based? Okay, what is our choice for question number 1? Okay, number 1, I see letter B. Ma'am Jerry May Maghinay, letter B. Ma'am Peveline, letter B. Ma'am Melanie, letter B. Okay, some of you, I can only see Facebook user, no? Kada post po natin ng link for our live stream, meron pong link sa ibaba, no, for StreamYard. So you'll have to click that and allow StreamYard para po nakikita ko yung inyong names. All right, letter B for question number 1. And indeed, letter B is our choice. Okay, it's pretty obvious. You have the different subjects. You have grammar, literature, math, science, history, and geography. And so this type of curriculum design is called your subject-centered curriculum design. Okay, so here you have the meanings of the different choices. No? So again, letter B, this is designed as per the subject being taught. Okay, so dito sa Pilipinas, ang dami nating subjects, no? Walong subjects. So lahat ng subjects na yan ay meron pong time allotment kada araw, no? Although some schools would have specific schedules lamang for some subjects. Kunwari, MWF lamang yung English or TTH lamang yung math, no? Pero sa ating basic ed, fixed siya, no? Kaya kapag ka ikaw ay B-Ed, no, yung mga elementary teachers natin, yung kung hindi ka pa pasado, if you are still reviewing right now, kapag ka naging ganap ka ng elementary school teacher, lahat po yan tiniteach mo, no? So pagkatapos or pagdating ng hapon, medyo malat na si ma'am. And so voice care is also very important for us, no? For us teachers. Kailangan din marunong tayong mag-alaga ng ating mga boses because of course, boses natin yung ating puhunan. Okay, so that's subject-centered. Problem-centered naman, this aims at exposing the students to practical situations and problems so that they can apply their knowledge to solve them. Okay, from the term problem-centered. No? So merong problemang binibigay sa mga estudyante at merong mga practical situations and the students should be able to apply the knowledge that they've learned. Medyo meron namumukpok na pinapatigil pa po yung namumukpok. All right, and letter C, learner-centered naman, this is as per the needs of your students. So, sa curriculum design ng ating mga students with special needs, it is learner-centered. No? Depende sa IEP ng inyong estudyante, depende sa needs ng inyong estudyante, depende sa kanyang kaso na special needs niya. All right, and of course, when you say culture-based, nakabase sa kultura ng isang bata. No? So, kunwari, tausug yung bata or kunwari, you are teaching in a far-flung barangay, depende sa kultura nila, depende sa mga kinagisnan nila, no, if it's culture-based. Kumbaga, indigenous yung inyong curriculum. Okay? But here, letter B, ang ating tumpak na choice. Before we go to number 2, basahin ko lamang po itong comment, no, from Sir Arniel Aringo Limoan, LPT. Thank you so much, Mamek. I am from Team Piaget. Malaking tulong po talaga kayo sa LET journey ko. I am first taker po with a LET rating of 86.80%. Salamat po talaga, Mamek, and sa entire team. God bless po. Of course, congratulations, Sir Arniel Aringo Limuan, licensed professional teacher. Okay? So, sana ma-inspire din yung ating Team Brunner, no? Sila na po yung next, or kayo na po yung next. All right, we go to question number 2. Your principal purchased new computer units for your learning resource center. Which of the following should be your last consideration in using that technology? Letter A, computers can be used for entertainment. Letter B, computers can be used for research activities. Letter C, computers can be used for interactive presentations. Or letter D, computers can be used to reinforce discussion of difficult concepts in class. What is our choice for question number 2? Ma'am Erlene Ruiz Reyes, good afternoon po, Ma'am Mek. Really miss your voice and lectures. Super thankful po dahil sa'yo, LPT na po ako ngayon. Noong October lang po ako nag-exam. Believe me guys and mga kaguro, magtiwala lang kayo sa Gurong Pinoy. At syempre, dasal, sipag sa review, sabayan nyo lang at tsak na di kayo mabibigo. God bless you all po. That's coming from Ma'am Erlene Ruiz Reyes. Congratulations, LPT na din si Ma'am Erlene. All right, number 2, I see letter A's. Okay, letter A nga ba ang ating tumpak na choice? Yung pinaka-hint mo dito is last consideration. Okay, so last consideration, hindi siya yung iniisip mo kapag ka ikaw ay gagamit ng isang teknolohiya. No? So last na siyang consideration, hindi siya importante. And so the correct choice here, of course, is letter A. Computers can be used for entertainment. No? So research ay mas mabigat na dahilan. Interactive presentations gaya ng ating ginagawa, PowerPoint, no? Mas mabigat siyang dahilan kaysa entertainment, ganun din sa reinforcement of difficult concepts in class. So letter A, ang tumpak na choice, no? Last consideration po, yung ating hinahanap, pinakamababaw na rason kung bakit ikaw ay gagamit ng isang teknolohiya. Okay? We go to number 3. Computers can be classified according to the roles they play, namely communicative tool, informative tool, and constructive tool. What is the other role of computers not mentioned in this item? Is it letter A, instructional tool, letter B, situating tool, letter C, utility tool, or letter D, application tool? Okay, what is our choice? What's your choice for question number 3? Number 3, ICBs, merong iilang C at A. Okay? Is it letter A? Sabi ng isang kaguro natin, feeling ko po kanina hinahabol ako sa pag-answer. Dito po hindi lamang tayo sinasanay sa pagsagot, sinasanay din tayo on how we can utilize the time. Okay? So kung paano nyo po utilize yung time, because of course there is a time limit for your taking the LEP. Okay? So kapag medyo nadidistract tayo sa timer, po pwede nyo pong i-mute, no? Yung ibang kaguro natin yung ginagawa nila, minumute nila yung timer. Okay, so here, your computers have the following roles: a communicative tool, informative tool, and constructive tool. Okay, so what is another thing that you have to think of, or what other role of computer is not mentioned here? The correct choice here is letter B, situating tool ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay, situating tool po ang ating tumpak na choice. All right, so here, you have the computer as a teacher's tool. All right, so number 1, communicative tool. It is used for communication. Very easy for you to communicate kahit yung jowa mo ay nasa abroad, kahit yung jowa mo ay AFAM, very easy to communicate kahit na magkaiba pa yung oras, no? Magkabilang mundo pa kayo, pwede kayo mag-communicate through Messenger, no? Because your computer is also used as a communicative tool. Now, number 2, informative tool. Your computer can provide a vast amount of information, especially if you are using the internet. Number 3, constructive tool. It is used for manipulating information. It is used for visualizing understanding and also for building new knowledge. And lastly, the one that we have chosen in number 3, it is also a situating tool. In simulations, for example, the person feels he is situated in that environment. So for example, yung mga virtual reality natin, no, yung mga for example, when you are playing your Counter-Strike, okay, so you feel that you are in that situation, or if you are playing, say, The Sims, no, so you feel that you are in that situation. And so we say that computers are also situating tools. They put you in that situation. They situate you in that environment. Okay, so letter B, situating tool ang ating hinahanap. All right, basahin ko lamang, no? From Shin Zaima Reyes Moya. Hi, Mamek. LPT na po ako. Thank you po. Sobrang laking tulong nyo, especially sa Prof Ed. Iniiyakan ko dati yon, pero nung lumabas yung result ko, yung rating ko ay 90%. Okay? So again, kapag tayo po ay naliligwak, no, just a sort of a reminder for all of you, especially yung mga palaging naliligwag sa quiz, yung iba po nating mga kaguro, yung mga nakapasa, at yung din pong mga nakapag-top, no, hindi po sila, not all of them would always pass our quizzes, no. Sinasabi nga ng iba, mas mahirap pa yung ating drills kaysa sa actual na LEP. So wag po kayong mangamba kahit na kayo po ay palaging ligwakers, no? Palaging ligwak sa inyo pong quiz, sa ating pong quizzes dahil sa actual let po siguradong papasa tayo. Okay? So sa actual na let po, sigurado pong papasa ka, especially if marami kang mali sa inyong quizzes because that means natututo po tayo, no? So okay lang po yang maraming ligwak at hindi pumapasa sa quizzes, basta importante sa actual licensure exam for teachers po, pasado tayo. Alright, so number 3, letter B ang ating hinahanap. We go to question number 4. Which of the following categories of CAI will you use in your class if your objective is to increase proficiency in a newly learned skill or refresh an existing one? Would it be letter A, tutorial, letter B, simulation, letter C, drill and practice, or letter D, instructional game? Sir Alvin Kaparanga, kapag yung question ni Sir Alvin, kapag 74.80 po ba ay pasado? Hindi po, no? So hindi po pasado yon, hindi po nara-round up yung ating rating, no? So dapat 75, tumungtong ka talaga sa 75, hindi po pwedeng 74.80. Bagsak pa rin po yon. All right, letter C for number 4. And of course, the correct choice here is letter C, drill and practice. You want to have proficiency. That means you want to have mastery. No? So remember, mastery, drills would always be together as well as your criterion reference. So mastery, drills, criterion reference testing would always be together. So hanapin mo po yung mga hints na yon, hanapin mo yung mga terms na yon para po malaman natin kung ano yung tumpak na choice. In this case right here, imbis na mastery yung kanyang ginamit, no, proficiency yung term na ginamit, but then of course your choice is drill and practice. Okay, so drill and practice is the correct choice. Letter C. Number 5, which of the following is an ineffective use of presentation software? Letter A, darken the room. Letter B, use appropriate pacing. Letter C, read directly from the slides. Or letter D, allow interaction with the learner. Okay, what is our choice for question number 5? I see letter C's. Letter C kaya ang tumpak. Sabi dito, alin dito ang ineffective? Sana ay hindi kayo nagbulag-bulagan. No? Marami kasi nagbubulag-bulagan sa pagbabasa ng ating tanong. Ineffective, that means not effective, which is a not effective use of presentation software. And ang tumpak na choice, of course, is letter C. No? You cannot read directly from the slides. Kaya kapag tayo ay nagre-report, sinasabi ng teacher, no, do not read what you have placed on your slides. Dapat ay summarized lamang or pwede din namang terms lamang, no? Very important terms lamang yung inyong ilagay, no? Keywords lamang ilagay nyo sa slides and then you explain. Because of course, if you are just reading directly from the slides, bakit nag-report ka pa kung pwede din namang magbasa na lang sila? Kahit na itiko mo na lamang yung inyong bibig, pwede na, no? So magbabasa na lamang sila. Okay, so whenever you are reporting, ganun din po kapag tayo ay naging teachers na, dapat sinasabi natin sa ating mga estudyante, wag ilagay lahat, no? Especially not the entire paragraph. Okay, so keywords lamang sa slides, summaries lamang sa slides, and of course, they have to understand their report, and so they have to be able to explain the report, no, using their own words. Okay, so letter C ang ating hinahanap for number 5. We go to number 6. In Erickson's theory, what is the unresolved crisis of an adult who has difficulty establishing a secure, mutual relationship with a life partner? Letter A, initiative versus guilt. Letter B, autonomy versus shame and doubt. Letter C, intimacy versus isolation. Or letter D, trust versus mistrust. Okay, alin kaya yung ating hinahanap kapag ka ikaw ay nahihirapan na maka-establish ng secure mutual relationship with a partner? Okay? Ibang kaso naman kapag ka ikaw ay niloloko, no? Ibang kaso naman yon. Hindi naman ikaw yung may problema. Okay? So yung problema ay sa kanya, hindi sa'yo. Okay? So it's not you, it's him or it's her. Pero dito sa number 6, alin yung ating hinahanap kapag ka ikaw ay nagkakaproblema to establish a mutual relationship, a stable relationship with a life partner? the correct choice, of course, is letter C. Okay, so there is something wrong with your intimacy and the building of stable, secure, mutual relationships with a partner. No? So remember Erickson's psychosocial theory, no? So psychosocial development theory, we undergo 8 different stages. Yan yung sabi ni Erickson. The first one would be basic trust, no? Your trust versus mistrust during our infancy. Then, of course, there is autonomy versus shame and doubt, initiative versus guilt during preschool. You have industry versus inferiority, identity versus role confusion as an adolescent. Young adulthood, ito kanina yung ating question kasi sabi niya, adult. Okay, so as an adult, of course, that's intimacy versus isolation because that's during young adulthood. You also have middle age, generativity versus stagnation, and the last would be ego integrity or integrity versus despair. If you have not watched my video, we have so many videos sa ating YouTube channel, and so please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch all our videos there. Napakarami po nating videos sa ating YouTube channel. Meron po tayong video sa Prof Ed where I am discussing all of this, no, halos lahat ng theories in education ay akin pong diniscuss. So please do take note dyan po sa ating mga notebooks na watch Prof Ed videos of Gurong Pinoy. Okay? Meron din pong part doon kung saan tinuruan ko po kayo kung paano i-memorya lahat ng different stages of the different theories. Okay? So, but here, intimacy versus isolation yung ating hinahanap. All right. We go to question number 7. Which of the following is not an example of a communicative tool? Letter A, chat. Letter B, electronic mail. Letter C, teleconferencing. Or letter D, multimedia encyclopedia. Okay, what is our choice? Sir Elviso Lumahog, thank you, Mamek, for being my coach last October. Isang ganap na LPT na ako. Team Brunner, Adja, kaya nyo yan? Magaling si Mamek. And of course, magaling kayong lahat. Now, congratulations, Sir Elviso Lumahog, LPT. Okay, from Team Piaget. All right, number 7, letter D. Si Ma'am Princess Caranceja. Congratulations po. LPT na din si Ma'am Princess. Hindi ko lang po mabasa yung inyong comment dahil sa comments din ng ating Team Brunner na daming comments. Alright, number 7, letter D, of course, very obvious. It is not used for communication. As multimedia encyclopedia lamang siya. One-way source of information. Alright, so letter D for number 7. We go to number 8. In the delivery of distance education, what computer application is used to organize instructions and track students' records and progress? Letter A, computer-based multimedia. Letter B, computer-assisted instruction. Letter C, computer-mediated education. Or letter D, computer-managed instruction. What's your choice? Number 8. Okay, number 8. In the delivery of distance education, anong computer application ang ginagamit to organize instructions and to track students' records and progress? I see a lot of letter B's. At letter D, sino kaya ang tumpak? Alin kaya ang ligwak, no? So, very important na this one right here, no, naka-organize yung inyong instruction at hindi lamang po yan, natatrack nyo din yung record ng inyong estudyante at ang kanilang progress. And so the correct choice here is letter D. Hindi po siya computer-assisted instruction lamang. Hindi kasi siya simpleng drills lamang through the computer, but it's also managing the progress of your students. So letter D, computer-managed instruction, yung ating pong hinahanap. Let's take a look at your discussion. Also letter D, computer-managed instruction is an instructional strategy whereby students are directed to a variety of learning resources in order to achieve the prescribed behavioral objectives. Student progress can be monitored, learning needs diagnosed, and additional learning materials can be recommended. Okay? Dahil sa ating pong question, merong tracking of students' records and progress. Okay? So, your choice here, the correct choice would be computer-managed instruction. Now, what about your CAI? Computer assisted instruction, or CAI, is a narrower term and most often refers to drill and practice, tutorial, or simulation activities offered either by themselves or as supplements to a traditional teacher-directed instruction. Kumbaga, yung inyong computer-aided instruction, mas narrow siya, no? Mas kukonti yung kanyang kakayanan na gawin para sa inyong mga estudyante kaysa sa inyong computer-managed instruction. So, computer-managed instruction, hindi lamang instruction, pati na din po progress ng estudyante na tatrack niya. Sa computer-assisted instruction naman, pa-drills and activities lamang. Okay? And so, letter D ang ating pong hinahanap. We go to question number 9. What refers to an individual or group of individuals who have a direct and indirect influence in curriculum development? Letter A, stockholders. Letter B, stakeholders. Letter C, promoters. Or letter D, incorporators. Okay, what is the term that we use? Okay, so napag-aralan natin ito sa ating curriculum development, no, sa ating Prof Ed subjects. Sana napag-aralan din ng ating mga unit earners. Sana nakita nyo yung term na to na sana na-report, no, ng inyong mga kaklase. Hello, kaway-kaway sa mga unit earners natin. Kayang-kaya po yan kahit unit earner. Okay, I see a lot of letter B's and tumpak po ang letter B. Okay, so in education, the term stakeholder typically refers to anyone who is invested in the welfare and success of a school and its students, including admin, teachers, staff members, students, parents, families, community members, local business leaders, and elected officials. Okay, so lahat po yan ay kasali sa umbrella term na stakeholders. Okay, so stakeholders, tumpak for number 9. We go to question number 10. Knowledge is true if it is workable. What philosophical foundation supports this statement? Letter A, idealism. Letter B, realism. Letter C, pragmatism. Or letter D, essentialism. Okay, what is our choice? Number 10. Okay, what is your choice for question number 10? Letter C. I see a lot of letter C's. Knowledge is true if it is workable. Kung po pwede mo siyang i-apply, no? Kung po pwede mo siyang gamitin, it is workable. What philosophical foundation supports this statement? The correct choice, of course, is letter C, pragmatism. Now, there is Gurong Pinoy video on YouTube, no? Yung Isms of Education. Hanapin niyo po yan. Pakilagay po sa ating notebook, Gurong Pinoy Isms of Education. Lahat po ng isms doon ay ating diniscuss, especially sa ating mga unit earners, no, para po ating makabisado lahat ng isms. Okay, so when you say idealism, yung letter A mo po, this is perfection. This is the teaching of values, the teaching about God, the teaching about Rizal, no? So under idealism po yan. Realism is the belief that a thing or an object exists independent of the viewer, no? So kahit na walang nakakakita sa kanya, it is real. Okay? So it is still real. Essentialism naman, this is the most traditional form of education. Okay? So sabi ng essentialismo, it is only the teacher who is the source of knowledge and the paragon of virtues. No, one way yung teaching and yung learning, no, walang natututunan yung guro galing sa mga mag-aaral, wala ding natututunan yung mga mag-aaral galing sa isa't isa, no? So teacher lamang, yung chika ng chika, it's subject-centered as well as teacher-centered, chika lang ng chika si teacher, no? Wala masyadong activities for kids. It's very traditional and it's very strict, no? That's essentialism. And of course, there's also the teaching of the basics. Okay, so teaching of the basics, your 3 R's or your 4 R's, kasama po yan sa essentialism. Okay, essentialism po yan. All right, so the correct choice here is letter C, pragmatism. Pragmatism po yung ating hinahanap. All right, we move on with question number 11. Why is one-way delivery of information a misuse of communication tools? Letter A, because the teacher expects the student to study more. Letter B, because it requires activities that focus on thinking than responding. Letter C, because it enables the users to focus more on higher level cognitive activities. Or letter D, because this kind of practice lessens the interaction capabilities of communication tools. Okay, what is our choice? Number 11, letter D. Okay, I see letter D's for number 11. Bakit kapag one-way yung delivery of information, it is considered a misuse of communication tools? All right, the correct choice, of course, is that it lessens the interaction capabilities of communication tools. From the term communication, no, pinaka-essence ng term na communication is the exchange of ideas. And so kapag one-way lamang siya, there is no exchange of ideas. And so it lessens the interaction capacity or capability of your tools. All right, so letter D is tumpak. We go to number 12. Internet consists of thousands of connected computer networks around the world. Which term does not refer to the internet? Letter A, net. Letter B, online. Letter C, cyberspace. Or letter D, information superhighway. Okay, so alin dito yung hindi pertaining or is not another term for the internet? Okay, what is our choice?